Enjoy Fitness 43, and today we're going to be doing a workout where we're going to need a band and 2 weights and of course something to drink. So we're going to start with a band workout. So if you don't have a band, don't worry about it, because you can still do all the moves without the band. You're going to get the same workout with it. It just adds a little bit of resistance with it. So let's start with our warm-up first, okay? So let's start with shoulders. So our workout for our arms, so we're going to do a leg workout, an arm workout, and an ab workout. And we're going to be standing through all of it for those of you that don't get down on the floor. So that's kind of nice. And this is going to be an upper body shoulder workout. So you're going to want lighter weights. So you can put those 10s or 20s away that you normally use, and maybe just go get yourself a pair of 5s or a pair of 3s, because the movements are further away from your body. So you're going to want something that's a little bit smaller. It's going to help tone those arms to have that nice, pretty shoulder. So we're going to work on that today. And then the band is going to help with the outside of the thigh. So we're going to work on that. And then we're going to work on total abs. So the obliques and the rectus abdominis and that lower ab muscles. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the waistline here. Little rotation. Good. Round and round. Okay, now just do some high knee lifts here. Get those hip flexors and lower ab muscles working. Good. Just up and down. Get those glutes woken up. Okay, let's do some side bends. So bend the knees a little bit and do those side bends. Always be mindful of that athletic stance, where we don't push the booty out and we kind of tuck that pelvic floor in, so that we're always protecting the core. We're using the core to stabilize our body, making it nice and strong. Got those side to side things. Okay, excellent. Okay, a couple more. Let's just do floppy side to side. So if you've ever done Qigong, this is a Qigong movement where we just kind of just let the body move from side to side. It's just a healing movement to just allow the arms to kind of flop from side to side. And then breathe. So if you ever need a moment to yourself to just get centered, this is a good movement to do. From side to side, and it's a good dynamic movement without being ballistic. Okay, so you can move it. Okay, good, because we're going to be using our core a lot here today. Okay, so let's work on those legs now. So we're going to squat and then come up. So whenever I get to watch the camera when I do my squats, and I always want to buckle my left knee in, so I have to watch that. So you need to think about that while you're squatting, especially when you have a band on or something, because you're going to want to take your knees in. And the whole idea of the band is for you to really press those knees out while you're squatting, so that you get that force on the outside of your legs. So, and remember that when you're squatting, when you come up, you're not done. You don't just go, oh yay. You have to squeeze your quads and squeeze your tush at the same time. Okay, so we go down as low as we can go, come back up. So don't be in a huge hurry when you squat. You could squat faster than me or slower than me. We don't have to be in perfect sync when we squat with each other. Okay, so let's bring the heels to the high knee. Just do some kicking here. So we want to try to get good movement in those knees And okay, now I know not everybody can kick their hiney, but it's good to try to keep that movement up, to try to be able to kick your hiney. Good. Okay, so one of the things I didn't mention that you're going to need, or you might need, is something to hold on to. So if you want to get a chair or stand near a couch or something, a table, something that's not going to get away from you. And what we're going to do is just a swing. Because when we do our leg stuff, I'm going to be holding on to the wall. So I should have mentioned that. So you're going to want to get a chair or stand near a table or a wall, or have that stick. And I think we did that last time we had a workout too. I needed to do that. Okay, again, just swinging. Ooh, that one gets my back. Front and back. Okay, I'm going to run to this side. Running, and cross the body first. Good. And then front and back. I don't want to hit my little, do it to the side. There we go. And front and back. So just going to the front and back, just swinging away. Whew. Okay, good movement. All right, so now let's get all the way into the feet and lift those heels. So I'm working on my feet a lot lately, because as I age, weird things are happening to them. So one of my exercises that I've been doing is I put a pencil on the floor and I try to pick the pencil up with my toes. So if you're suffering from planters or Morton's Aroma or one of those, that's a really good little exercise to do. That will roll your feet. I have a tennis ball right now. I want to find something a little bit harder to roll my feet with, though. I know I have a lacrosse ball around here someplace. I just have to find it. But even a weight is a good thing, but not those. Those have handles, so I can't really use those to rub them. But and then ice your feet. All that helps with the bottom of your feet, top of your feet. Okay, so we're all woke up and wearing shoes that aren't too tight. Number one, key. Don't wear shoes that are too tight. Okay. Drink of water. Maybe a little bit for my plants. I have succulents right here. And I killed my last succulents because I watered it too much. But I keep them out here where it is hot. Okay, so we're going to put that band on. So the first exercise is going to go around the ankle, and then we're going to bring it up to right above the knee. Okay? So we're going to work for 30 seconds. We're going to bring the workout time down to 30 seconds. We're going to do 4 rounds, so we can do 2 on each side. Already? So we're going to start with a side leg raise. So be real careful putting the band on, getting to where you're going to be working out. So if you're in a chair, then that's kind of good. So I'm going to make sure that you're not like leaning real far into whatever it is that you're going to be holding on to. Okay, so I'm standing next to the wall. I'm going to bend this inner leg, and that's where you're going to feel a lot of the pressure. Maybe not so much, well, now if you have a band on, you'll probably feel a lot here too, but just so you know. Okay, there's our timer. It's only 10 seconds. So I'm just going to lean here, and I'm just going to do a side leg raise for right here. Okay, so side leg raise. Ooh, band's tight too. I really got to work on using this band more, don't I? So you might be taking that band up really high if you have a Thera band that you've tied. Good. We're just taking it out to the side. Okay, now we're going to bring it up above the knee. Okay, I'm going to turn around. I'm going to use that same leg. And I'm going to do a push back pretty far, okay? As far as I can go. Breathe. Don't forget to keep breathing. And you're going to feel a lot of it on that leg that's just holding you up. Okay, and then we're going to do a pulse. You might want to come up and stretch. So we're going to do that push back pulse this time. So same position, but this time your leg's just going to be up and you're going to do little pulses. Good. Kind of glad I dropped it down to 30 seconds. Whew. Okay, so we're going to do a side leg raise. So your knee is going to be bent, and we're going to lift that hip up to the side. So knee is bent and up. So, you know, your stabilizing leg is also bent just a little bit. So don't lock that knee out. Make sure that stabilizing leg is bent. So like not deep bent, just so that it's not straight. All right, so then the next one, you're going to be making a half circle. I'm going to move my stuff out of the way. So a half circle to the side. So here and then back. And then your supporting leg should be talking to you by now. Going, wow, we're real tired of doing this. Which is good because we're going to switch sides here. All right, so shake that booty out. Okay, so we're going to start with the same thing. Now, the leg you just worked on will be your supporting leg. Weight, band down to the ankles. Side leg raise. Remember that. Side leg raise first. And now, if you left it at your knee, that's fine too. It just gives it, you know, when it's down at the ankle and we do our side leg raise, it's just down to the furthest point. So it just makes it a little bit harder. It's not going to make a big difference. Okay, now we bring it back up. And we're going to do the big push back. Bend the knee slightly. Push back. Remember that supporting leg is bent. Just a little bit. Alrighty, okay, so now we're going to do the pulses. Okay, pulse. And then we're going to do the side, the bent knee lift to the side. After this one. I gotta get it back further because I'm not feeling it. Okay, so, okay, bent knee to the side. Okay, stretch out my tush. Okay, side lifts. And then we're gonna do one more set on the other side, then back to this side again for everything. So we're gonna do the little half circle after this. And then we'll push it down to the ankles and then start all over. Okay, so after this, we'll do the half circle. I know I'm jumping ahead. I'm just really trying to remember to push it down to the ankle before we start again. Okay, half circle, here we come. We're going to start at the front and go around to the back. That's it. Making sure that front knee is slightly bent. So this is straight, this is bent. Okay, so see the difference. Good. Whew. All right, all the way down. Alrighty, so I'm going to use this leg now to do everything. So out to the side. Is that the leg I was just using? It was. Out to the side, sorry. That hip was singing to me, so I should know that that was my stabilizer leg. Left leg. I'm going to do that one first. That one now. All right. So bringing it back up. Okay, I'm going to do my pushbacks now. Right leg's my stabilizer, so I'm going to push this back. Good job. Push it back far. Good. Okay, whew. Okay, I'm going to shake it out. So you can stand up and shake it out if you need to. And we're going to go into the pulses next. Okay, pulse. Little tiny pulse. Little tiny push back. Making sure you have a tension on those legs. If you're not using the band, you're still going to get that workout. Whew, okay, so next is the bent knee side leg raise. Okay, bent knee side leg raise, up and down. Good job. So you feel a little bit of a difference between this and the one where it's down around your ankles. And so this one makes it like your weight is different now that your leg is bent. Okay, so you're going to do your half circle now. And then we'll push down. We'll do one more set on the other side and we'll be done with legs. Okay, so half circle. Good job. Swing that leg out. My supporting leg tush is burning. Okay, all the way down, and let's get ready to do side leg raise on the other side. Okay, so I'm going to turn so I can have some room. Okay, side leg raise. Supporting leg slightly bent. I have a tendency to look down at my feet like that's going to help, but really we should stand up straight with our neck always aligned with our back. It just really saves you from fatigue in the neck and the upper back. It's just better posture while you're working out. So you should not look down at your feet, okay? Okay, bring that band up. not going to help your exercising. Okay, now press back. It's good to have a focal point in front of you to work out with. So a lot of these exercises, outside thigh and tush. Why do we need to work our tush? Because a lot of people, even though you may walk a lot, if you're not walking correctly and swinging your arms and using your working your pelvis right, you're not igniting that tush, and so you'll still have a flat tush, and you'll be quad dominant. So you need to work that tush, because all of this works together. And if your knees are hurting, you probably aren't using your tush enough to walk around in your everyday life. So you need to make sure that you're using your tush and that you're igniting those tushy muscles, okay? So we need to target them sometimes, okay? So we're going to target those tushes today to make sure that we're using those glutes. Because, yeah, believe it or not, you can walk like a son of a gun and not be using that tush muscle. Because some people don't use their step correctly. They're your toe walkers, or you walk on the outsides of your feet. You know, you're not doing it. You're not giving your foot full motion. Okay, front, back, a little arc. Or you kind of waddle like a duck when you walk. And all those things are going to make you quad dominant when you are walking. So let's give our tushy a chance to help us. And when you walk, think about walking heel to toe all the way through the bottom of your foot. Oh, okay. You know what that sound means? Okay, so find your chair and then take your band off. Okay, so we're done with our band. So that can be laid off to the side. And then go ahead and get yourself your drink. Good job. We're going to do arms next, okay? And I have to reset my timer here. Let's see, I have more exercises. So we're going to do 2 rounds of the arms because they're doozies. And so we're only going to, because there's 7 exercises that we're going to do with them. And we're going to stick with the 30 seconds. Because they're, like I said, they're doozies on your arms. And so I said lighter weights. So hopefully you have a pair of 5s or 3s or even 2s. For these, I have 5s, and I'm wishing I had 3s. Alrighty, they're a lot of fun though. Hopefully I'll be able to reach this. I'm gonna put that down there because I'm already sweating. Alright, so we're gonna start with an around the world. So palms facing me, okay, knees, feet about shoulder width apart, athletic stance, around the world, up and then back down. Here, I'll step back. So hands go all the way up, touch the weights at the top. Big circle if you can. So if you can't go all the way over your head, okay, you're gonna go out here in front, where however high you can go comfortably. Ready? So if you need to sit in your chair because you're tired of standing, you can do that too. Up and down. Just bring those weights to your side. Up and down. All right, so the next one is a shoulder over. I guess that's over. So we're going to bring them out like this, and we're going to roll. here. Straight arms, straight arms. Just rolling those wrists all the way around through the top of the shoulder. Whew. Good. Okay, so we're going to do an L chest press. So here, and we're going to bring it in and out. Okay, so now we're going to do an L shoulder raise. So it means all the way out like you just were and above the head. So here and above the head. Good job. Keep going. Almost there. Whew. All right, so now we're going to do a fly. So we're not laying down, so that means that fly is going to go straight out from your chest and then open all the way up. So here we go. Open. Let me see if I can get to 10. 6, 7, 8. It's a lot. 9, 10. Whew. Okay, I take a rest. That was a lot. Okay, let's see if I can do any more. 1, 2. Okay. Okay, so I got 12. That was a lot. Okay, so W rotation. So we're going to bring our arms in like this at the waistline. And you're going to rotate them out. So see my hands, knuckles, palms, knuckles, palms, waistline, all the way up. Good. Told you these were doozies. So if you have heavy weights and you don't have light weights, just drop the weights and use your arms. Just use your arms. Because even with these 5 pounds, I'm going, holy moly. Okay, so alternating arm swing. This one's kind of fun. This one. So I'm going to start with my right arm here. So all the way around. Kind of stretches it all out after all of those exercises, right? And we get to do all of that one more time through, okay? Whew. So if you like this workout, then you can, find lighter weights and then do it again if you want to. Okay, so around the world, which is one of my favorite exercises. And I do this one with heavier weights too, but not with a ton of exercises following it like this. Maybe one other in a superset with maybe an ab exercise, because this one works your obliques too and your upper back. Oh, okay. So there's that. Okay, and then we're going to do the shoulder arc. Not even going to raise them yet. Okay, here we go. Can you hear my church bells out there ringing? We're not done yet. Keep going. I just needed a break. Oh, okay. I was so close. All right. So we're going to do the L chest press. Okay, here we go. and out. That's 10. Whew. Okay, good. Okay, shoulder raise. L shoulder raise is next. Gotta breathe. Remember, you can do all of these seated. So, might not be as taxing. But I like to, sometimes when I get really tired, I drop the knees and then help give myself a little boost up. Whew, okay. Okay, so now we're gonna do, I believe it's the fly that's next. Yeah, so we're gonna do the fly. So it's gonna open up nice and wide out to the sides. Okay, here we go. Big. Feel that in those shoulders. And those shoulder blades in the back and in the chest. See. One more. Okay, that was 15. Shake it out. Let's see. Okay, good. Woo! Okay, so we're going to do the W. So elbows in, knuckles facing you, and then I'm going to press them out. Palms facing you. Good job. Woo! My little room is hot. Okay, one more. So this is the fun ones. Okay, so we get to end with the fun one. I'm going to swing that arm across the body. So nice rotation. I like this one. Excellent. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and put our weights down now, believe it or not, and we don't even need those anymore because we're going to do abs next. Alrighty, so let's change the time on our abs, and we're going to go down to 8 now. So that's kind of nice that we're going to go down to 8, and because we're going to do 2 rounds of our ab workout, and we don't even need our weights for that. So I just go ahead and get a drink of water. Arms are shaking. That was fun. That was good, right? All right, so we're going to finish with a little ab finisher here, alrighty? So we're going to do a knee lift, and we're going to just stay here. We're going to do a side. We're going to do our side knee lift to start with. So, and then we'll do it on the other side. So you know what? I'm gonna change that because we have single things, so I'm going to make it just a little bit longer. And I know you won't mind that. Let's go up to, oh, went the wrong way. Because we always want a good ab workout, right? So let's change that to 16. Because otherwise it's way too short. All right, so we're going to start with one leg in the back. Okay, so here's the deal. And because I see people struggling with this all the time. Your weight's going to be in this front leg. The knee is bent. We're just going to reach out, and this leg just taps. So all your weight is here the whole time. When you bring your when you bring your knee up, you're gonna round your back just a little bit and bring that knee in. Okay, we're only working for 30 seconds each time. Alrighty? So we're gonna stay on one side, and then we'll do the other side, and then we'll come back and do it again. Alrighty, so some are alternating, some are one side. Alrighty, so here we go. So 10 seconds in between each one, just like before with all the other exercises. Weights in this front leg, arms are up. So we crunch, knee in. You don't have to do it super, super fast because I know you're tired. I just want you to concentrate on doing it right. That's it, little tap in the back. Weight stays up front, little crunch, bring that knee up because we're using that hip flexor that's attached, bottom part to the top part of your body, okay? And, okay, perfect. Okay, so now we're gonna come out front and we're just gonna do alternating straight leg up. So I'm gonna go opposite side, touch. Okay, so up we go, straight leg and a toe touch. Good, just a straight leg toe touch, bringing it up. Just alternate sides. Okay, good, my hair's all messed up. Now if you can't get your leg straight, you can do a knee touch too. Okay, just so you know, there's ways around that. Okay, so now we're going to do a front knee pull in. So I'm going to use the same leg that I did to the side, and I'm just going to bring that knee in straight to me here. Okay, and you're going to say, what's the difference? Well, just because we're standing different? Not really, because we're not really crunching in this time. We're just bringing it in. Good. Straight on in. All right, now we're going to do, a goddess touch. So we're going to bring your fingertips behind the ears. Okay. I'm going to go down and then toe touch. 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 Good. So same. I'm rotating. You just do that little side bend. And again, think form, not so much. Okay, so we're going to go to the side now. Okay. Oh, I know the difference. We need to do a better rotation when we come back on this. So we're going to go to the side. There we go. With this one. We bring it up to the side. Always forget that part. So we're here, and we're going to the side. And the other one, we just come straight back. You know, you get tired, you forget things. Okay, straight legs. Coming out. So those were our 4 exercises. So we're starting all over again on the other side now, obviously. So here we go. Remember, you can tap your knee if you can't get straight legs out. So this is making you kind of automatically crunch so you can get your hand out there far enough. I don't know, maybe you can get your leg all the way out there and you don't have to roll your tummy in like I am. All right, so now we're going to do the straight leg knee in. Okay. Just bring it straight in and do that little crunch. The other one's to the side. Got it now. Okay, straight leg knee in. A little crunch as we go in. You know, just moving helps. We got it. We can do it. We're thinking about it as we do it. Making it better all the time, right? Doing a good job. Okay, next one's the goddess with the toe touch after this one. Okay, so open the legs, drop the knees, fingertips behind the ears. I'm going to go to the left. So left, toe touch, right, toe touch, left, toe touch, right, toe touch. Okay, now we're going to start over. Okay, so this leg, again, we're going to start on this side. Okay, so remember we're going to go to the side when we bring the knee up. So up. That little rotation in there. So that's the difference. Doesn't mean you didn't get a good workout the first time we did this. Just means we didn't do that rotation, so it's not a big deal. But if you do this video again, you'll know better for the very beginning. Correct? Yeah, okay. So alternating toe touches next. Or knee touches, depending on who you are. Okay, here we go. Up we go. I'll try to make a note of that in the description. So if you read it, you'll already know it's coming. Whew. Alrighty, okay, so now knee up and coming up. Now this one's just crunching in. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Good. Good job. Feels good. So doing body weight things is a lot of fun because you don't have to worry about how you hold a weight, or how you hold a band, or anything like that. You just have to worry about making sure your body's where it needs to be. So that's kind of nice, having that freedom. So here we go. And tap. Rotation. You know, it's summertime right now, where I'm at, hopefully where you're at, and these are, fun little workouts to do outside. If you can get a little bit of, it's not much equipment to drag out to a park or to your backyard, so that's kind of nice, especially because they're lighter weights. Maybe you have some of those little wrist weights that you can just put on around your wrists, and you could do all of those with those on your wrists. You don't even have to hold them in your hands. Those would be really fun to, I'm supposed to go to the side more. Those would be fun to do. See, you got me talking. Okay, what's next? Oh yeah, out in front. This would be fun to do outside with those wrist weights. Oh, you got me thinking now. I think I have a pair of those someplace. I just gotta dig in a box for equipment. Good job. Keep going. Almost there. This is number 2 of 4 that we have left. Let's see if I can keep my mind on that. The first one, I keep forgetting to do that rotation, so make sure you remember to do that rotation. Okay, I'm going to draw the knee in. And up we go. Here we go. I'll just do a couple of these to make up for the fact that we didn't do them on the last one. Okay, step back a little. Now I'm trying to keep that weight up front and just do a tap in the back, but I'm noisy as all get out, aren't I? So this hip, tushy is getting a workout too. Okay. But I like that one where we go up and go to the side. I just have to remember to do it. It's not like it's any harder. It's actually kind of cool to do that. And I like this one too. 30 seconds is kind of hard to get more than a few reps in on each side though. But we're gonna get at least 3 in on each side. There we go. I'm just really trying to get that bend in. Okay, that's it. And we ended on the correct exercise. So that's a win. All right, so let's get a drink of water. That's the end of my water. I have to get more. Okay, perfect. Walk around. Okay, so let's go over those exercises one last time just to make sure we're clear. The first one is to the side. Okay, the second one is toe touch or a knee touch. The third one is the driving knee straight up. Oh, here, driving knee straight up. And then the fourth one is the goddess with a toe touch. Okay? So those are the 4 for the abs. So if you go through it another time, get that rotation in. Hey, and if you forget on the first one, do it on that third one. And that's fine. It doesn't matter the order that you do it in. All right, so let's stretch. Shoulders first. Big inhale, exhale. Bring the hands behind you. Chin and chest up. So remember our rule of thumb. Don't just tip your head back. Don't just drop it back. We're just kind of looking up. It's more about those shoulders here. Kind of lift those hands up if you can. There you go. Now inhale, exhale, bring them around, round the back, pull in the belly button. Drop the chin a little bit, but not too tight. You want to be able to breathe. Okay, inhale, exhale, fingertips behind the ears, roll the shoulders back. Nice big chest. Okay, open those legs up. Let's take a little side bend. And up you go, side bend. And up you go. Okay, dropping the arms down, bring one across. Hand goes underneath. You're going to grab onto the bicep, squish it in. Now, see how my shoulder's here? Let's push it down so that you have a nice level arm. Good job. We're going to release that arm. I'm going to bring it behind my back. Back of my hand's going to touch my back. I'm going to reach over, try to grab onto this elbow. Tuck it in. And release. Now I'm going to go to the other side. Arm across. Grab onto the bicep. Squish it in. Make sure that arm's level. No, push down. Right. I'm going to take this off. Just have to remember it's there. Good. Okay, releasing the arm. Bring it behind the back. Back of the hand touches your back. Now, if you're way down here, that's okay. Roll the shoulders down and back, then hold onto your hand, and then hold onto your wrist, and just inhale and exhale, trying to get that arm closer and closer until you can grab onto your elbow. Get the hand up. I'm kind of sweaty and sticky, so I can't. There we go. It's up the middle of my back now. Getting a good stretch through the front of that shoulder. So you want to feel good after a workout. Some people think you have to totally exhaust yourself. And if you've totally exhausted yourself, you've probably done too much and you put way too much stress on your body. And if you're over the age of 40 and you've done that, then you're going to actually make your fitness go backwards instead of forwards. So you have to be mindful of that. I mean, it's okay to be sweaty and feel a little tired, but if you're ill and you're too exhausted to get up off the floor or whatever, then you've probably done too much. Okay, relax. Okay, shake it out. Good. Hey, big breath in, round those shoulders. Exhale, bring it back down. Good. Okay, so we're going to do those nice little floppy things. So we're going to do a little qigong stretch here, a little dynamic movement for that waistline, because that waistline likes that. Okay, we're going to take one hand, put it behind the ear, and we're going to take that hip out. Oh, just slide down. Hold it. Make sure that elbow's pushed back, not forward, because then we get a multitude of other things when we're stretching. Okay, bring yourselves back up. So, you know, fitness has its limits. There's overdoing it, just like overdoing eating, getting too much sleep, you know, overdoing fasting, over drinking water, you know, not doing enough of something, doing too much of something, getting too much sunlight, all of those things. There's excesses of things. Okay, let's take ourselves into a squat. So, overdoing a good thing. Yeah, that's the phrase, right? So we have to remember that when we're exercising too. So we have to do it just right. So if you've done, because we do everything for time, because I like to chat too much, and if you've done 8 to 10 reps and you're done, then stop. Use the rest of the time for recovery. That's great. Okay, push that tush out to the side. Kind of rotate yourself to the inside. There we go. And come back up. Okay, let's do the other side. So start out here. And then rotate yourself to the inside. Then stretch just a little bit more. Good. And then bring yourself to a nice wide squat. Okay, round the back. Roll yourself up. Walk those feet in. Okay, usually I can slide, but I have carpet, so that didn't happen. Okay, we're lifting the heel. So be good to yourself when you work out. When you go for a walk, go for a leisurely walk. Every step counts, whether it's done at a leisurely pace or whether you're huffing it, you know, so enjoy yourself. Okay, deep breath in. And exhale back down. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. And exhale. Perfect. All right, this is Joy from Enjoy Fitness 43. I hope you enjoyed our workout today. And I will see you on our next video. Talk to you later. Bye.